What's up, guys? TJP950 here, and we are back with playthrough part 3 for the main story quest. In the last little bit of our video, we started with the hideout management, and we're just going to keep that as much separate as we can from everything else, just so you guys can understand like what we're looking for and everything. There'll be shorter skits. We might put them in the other videos at some point. We will be working through the hideout for some of these quests as well. But anyway, today we're going to be going and surviving and extracting on customs. We're going to try to stack as many ground zero quests as we can to begin. And we're also going, because Prapor is going to give us a ground zero quest once we unlock him. And we're going to unlock him after we go to customs and survive and extract. So we're going to go there with our MPX. We're going to wear a Gen 4, I guess. High mobility, level 5 with a MPX. We're just kind of stuck here, so we're going to load into this raid, and we'll see you guys when we get in there. Alright, guys, here we go. So our main objective here is to survive and extract, and I actually just looked at the Tarkov goon tracker for PVE. The goons are a pretty... Oh, we got Luger CCI in this. We should have checked these mags. We took these off of the first PMC. So the goons are there's 3 of them. There's Bird Eye, Big Pipe, and Knight. They are one of the hardest bosses in the game, if not the hardest boss in the game. So our goal in this raid is to basically avoid this area. I'm going to put the goon tracker for PvE and PvP in the description of the video. But they're going to be over in the fort area, and if they aggro us, we're going to have a really tough time. We will not survive. So we're going to make our way towards the end of this raid and work on just trying to survive, really. That's really our end goal here. We're going to go cut through construction, and hopefully we don't aggro the goons. It's a possibility that we have already aggroed them and they just haven't shot yet. We will have plenty of raids on customs to do everything of like looting and all that. We do need building materials and all that, but our biggest goal in this raid is to basically survive and extract. Okay, 9 mils, probably not. Okay, this red dot, we're falling off there. So let's go in here and try to loot some stuff. We can always take some Saluas and everything. Now, I don't recommend you push Sniper Scav like this unless if you're really confident in not getting hit by him, which we could still get. I think he's dead. Alright, MPX, definitely not a bad gun, but it ain't the proper gun for what we're going for here. So like I said, we're just going for a survive and extract. We're going to loot this back half man. Sniper Scav is just absolutely beaming somebody. When I'm looting duffels and stuff, I try to pack mags as I go. As I move along, if I've been shooting my gun a lot, guess you can't loot that jacket. But I basically just drag my ammo up to it, start packing while I'm looting. It's the best way, in my opinion, that you can do this. Can't loot that jacket either. Okay? These other 2 we should be able to loot. Man, he is going to town on somebody. There's somebody just must be below him just ticking him off and he can't kill him. That's actually worth a decent amount of change. We are going to need Lucky Strikes, Marlboros, and Wilstons for a mechanic quest called Bad Habit. As well, I'm going to put that quest somewhere in this video just so you can see. I think you need 10 of all of them now. We're going to hop over here and loot. I'm not too familiar with the new customs areas. I took a pretty good break in the last couple wipes. The last wipe I played would have been in the end of 2023 into the start of 2024, and I just got back into it with the 1.0 release. I've got over 6,000 hours in Tarkov, so the knowledge and everything is there, but we're always learning, right? Every day we're learning. Whether it's in Tarkov or in real life, it's just a lesson we need. We need the G phone. We got another jar of pickles. And we need med tools for the hideout as well. We're going to loot this. We're just trying to get as much loot XP so we can get out of this raid with our survive status. We're not trying to kill much here. We got plenty of time to kill. We don't have any kill quests, so we're just trying to avoid that. There's our marbles, like again, for the Bad Habit quest. There's one. We've got 2 cigarettes this raid, found in raid so far for that quest. We're also on the hunt for Saluas. For Shortage, I believe is the name of the quest. We should have it unlocked here after our first Ground Zero guide. We should have plenty of stuff to not be a run through, though. We're going to come over here and loot this dead body in the weeds. This is for a quest coming up. Well, the key, it's going to spawn a static key in here called the Unknown Key. There will be a guide for it coming out with this. We'll take the Keter for money, although I don't recommend running the Keter. But yeah, every time you come here to this dead body, if no one's looted it, there will be a static unknown key. One-time use, can't be listed on the flea in this and on that dead body. We're going to extract right here. This is going to be UN roadblock. It's going to be kind of a congested one. RUAF roadblock. If the light's on, it's good to go. We're out of this raid and out of that part. So we're going to talk to Skier and we're going to progress the story. And then we should be able to get into some Ground Zero quests and start stacking them. So, yeah. So we're just going to unload all this junk. We need the cigarettes. We need the building materials. We might have to sacrifice some of them. We're going to sell the pickles, I think, to Therapist. I think she buys them for $58,000. That helps us there get a little money. Yeah, let's go talk to Skier and then see where we're going to go next. We're going to probably keep this. Right now we are at 12 minutes. We're going to try to keep these playthrough parts under 40, depending on how the raid's go and everything. But we're going to keep them longer than this, just so you guys don't have to click on another video and all that jazz. So let's go talk to Skier, see what he's got to say. See if we've got the building materials. I believe we do. Don't just stand there. All right. So we got to kind of choose what we want to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of the screws, the nuts, and the owl, I think. Actually, let's do the keck tape and the gauge. We can find the gauge later.
Ну давай посмотрю. Че, реально в мусорках шарился? Получше ничего не было?
Let's see it then. What, you actually dug it out of the garbage then? Couldn't find anything better? If I could, I would have. Will this work or not? Fine, we'll take what we can get.
Нам сейчас даже это пригодится.
He's such a douche. You promised me the factory route and that specialist contact.
А я все расскажу, потому что
And
не
you'll get
кидала
both. I'm no
какую-нибудь.
scammer, so you better listen up.
Так что
The main road
слушай
to
внимательно.
factory is mine, but my boys will
Основные
sort you out.
дороги на завод заминированы.
We use the pass
Мои пацаны
ourselves.
тебе
It's
передадут,
safe.
как их обойти. Это наши маршруты, так...
And the specialist,
Недалеко от завода есть
there's a
мастерская. Там
workshop near
работает
factory.
механик.
That's where mechanic
Он
works.
реальный профи по
Proper
пушкам.
gun wizard.
Я ему скажу,
I'll
что
tell
он
him some
зайдет
dodgy
один мутный
bloke might
типок,
drop by, so
но
don't
на
expect a
большее не
warm
рассчитывай.
welcome. You
Выбесил ты
did
меня с
get on
этими
my
геймами.
nerves with that attitude. Fine, thanks, I guess. Alright, so we're heading to Mechanic now, because he's also going to have a Ground Zero quest we're going to need. So, here we go. We're going to hit visit, and go talk to Mechanic now.
Привет. Надеюсь, ты по делу?
Hey, hope you came here for business. That skier guy told me to find you. Says you know your weapons better than most.
Если брать Тарков, то, скорее всего, так оно и
If he
есть.
means in Tarkov, he's probably right.
Хочешь
Are you
купить
looking for
хороший
new
обвес?
toys? Too pricey for me. Actually, I need something else from you. I have to get to the
А
port.
зачем тебе порт?
Why the port? I heard it's locked
Я
down.
слышал, что он закрыт.
We were told the port is the final evac point. I have to check it out, even if it really is locked down.
Доверяй, но проверяй.
Trust but
Хороший
verify.
подход.
Good
Хоть и
approach, even
заставляет
if
иногда
means
выполнять
extra work
лишнюю
sometimes.
работу.
What do you need from me?
Что тебе нужно от меня?
I don't know. I don't know a safe route. Heard the area around the factory is mined all
С этим
over.
я помогу.
That I can
Есть
help with.
тропа,
There's
о
a hidden
которой
path
знает только
my
один мой знакомый
mushroom picker
грибник.
friends use.
По ней ты выберешься к лесу
Take
и не
it, and you'll
встретишь
reach the
проблем.
woods without trouble. Great. Do you know where I can buy some gear, by the way? Not fancy stuff like yours. Something more simple, maybe a bit cheaper.
С этим тебе поможет
Prapor could
прапор.
help you with this. He's
У
got
него есть
supply
каналы
lines from outside
снабжения
the
из-за кордона,
cordon.
так что в наличии
He's
всегда
always
есть оружие и
got
снаряжение
Russian weapons
российского
and gear.
образца. По большей части примитивные, но
Crude but
надежные.
reliable. Worth
Цену
its
свою
price,
точно
that's for certain.
отрабатывает.
Okay. Can you let him know I'll visit him? Don't want our first meeting ending in blood.
Конечно.
Of course.
Но
But before
перед
move
тем,
on,
как ты
I've got a
пойдешь
request.
дальше,
Of
у
course,
меня
they all
есть
do.
одна просьба.
Every other trader started with favors first and then offered help.
Здесь сложно
Hard
жить
to live any
иначе.
other way here.
Думаю, ты привыкнешь.
You get used to it. I
Мне
need something
нужно
checked at
проверить
factory.
кое-что на заводе. Нет. В
No.
последнее
Want me to
время в
recon
цехах
areas?
стало
No. The
больше
factory
диких.
workshop has been
Как
quite
будто
gathering
кто-то собирается подмять эту
sport
территорию под себя.
for the
Я
scavs
хочу
lately.
выяснить,
I want to
кто
know who's
стоит за
behind
ними.
them. And how are you planning to do that? Want me to drag a scav back alive?
Есть вариант попроще.
There's a simpler
Принеси мне
solution.
несколько
Just
их
bring me a few of their
стволов.
guns. I can
По
tell
ним
enough
все
from those
станет
alone.
понятно.
And their owners?
Мне все равно, что
Do
с
what you
ними
want,
будет.
but they won't hand weapons
Но без
overwillingly.
боя они тебе
Да.
ничего. Заходи еще.
All right. So we're going to do our factory raid real quick because I believe... Oh, we're on the side missions. We need to survive and extract from factory, and we're also going to need 2 found and raid weapons from this, which won't be an issue. So, yeah, we're going to hop right into that, and we're going to accept his quest saving the mole. And yeah, we're going to go to factory. Alright guys, so we're in at factory. We need to survive and extract, and we're going to find a new weapon and raid. Okay, so we don't need to actually eliminate stuff here on factory. We do have a good chance of running into Tequila. He's a pretty aggressive boss. I would say he's just as aggressive as his brother Killa. So he had our armor. Alright. I don't hear the killer yelling yet. Okay, the AI are a little bit aggressive on this one, it sounds like right now. So usually when the AI are pretty aggressive on factory, from what I've learned in my experience of playing the PVE on my main account, I think that kind of means that the boss hasn't spawned. I'm not 100% sure on that, but when you hear them running around attacking right away, it just seems like the boss doesn't spawn. And I don't know if the boss spawn rate on the PVE is like 80% or if it's a given 100%. Like, I'm just not 100% sure on that. A tangerine, huh? I think we actually need those for stuff in the, for the Christmas tree. Be kind of nice if we found a Taz this raid on a scav, but we're not gonna sit around and look for that. 214 key, that's actually pretty beneficial. Alright, let's go downstairs all the way to the bottom. And we'll loot this office real quick. We're going to need the duct tape. We need the Iskras for Found and Raid for another quest. Acquaintance for Jaeger. That'll be our first Jaeger quest once we get him unlocked. What in the world is that? Oh, that's one of the new streamer items. I think that thing weighs a lot, though. Alright. 83 keys. What is this, dude? Can we even vault? Alright. Yeah, no. Dude, that thing is massive. Alright, whatever. We're just gonna jump out here and get the extract after we loot this. We don't need that. That's just the mines gate code. We ain't using that. Ooh. Man, we need the shotgun, though. Yeah, we can't buy 5.56. That's a bad trade right now. I like the 101, though. The 101's one of my favorite AKs. Alright, we're going to extract, and we'll catch you guys back in there, and we'll talk to Mechanic and unlock Prapor. Alright, we're back in the menu. Let's go to Mechanic. Let's visit him. We're going to turn in... I think we need to get that shotgun off us. Hello, mercenary. I did what you asked. Here are your samples. You're going to look them over? Let's give him the shotgun, and let's give him the SIG 226. I can tell from what's here, it's just regular scav junk. Just leave them somewhere in the corner. Did you really think they could drive to kill out with this? They would have been better off shooting themselves. Very true. Quicker and less painful than his sledgehammer. Tequila, that big guy with a welding mask?
Один из двух ненормальных братьев.
Yes, him. One of
Тоже
the
раньше
two
работали
psycho
на
brothers.
Полихиме.
Both used to work at Pulliam.
Стоит держаться от них в стороне,
Especially stay
если
away
не
out
готов
of their
к
way
серьезному
if they're not
бою.
ready for a hard fight. Understood. Perhaps you know something useful about the Nature Reserve.
Заповедник у нас
It's a large
большой,
area.
так что самое
And the
главное
main
иметь с
rules
собой
are
припасы
simple.
и не
Carry enough
заблудиться.
supplies and don't get lost.
Можешь взять за ориентиры
Use landmarks
озеро
such
с
as the lake with the
лесопилкой,
sawmill,
гору к северу
the
от
mountain
озера
north
и
of it,
упавший
and
самолет
the
на
crash
востоке.
plane to the east. Copy. Thanks for the info. Let's ask about
Самолет
the plane.
явно гражданский, но когда и
Definitely
при
a
каких
civilian aircraft, but
обстоятельствах
no
он был
one
сбит,
knows
никто не
when or
знает.
how it was shot down. We're gonna have a story mission on that. Got it. I'll go and check it out for myself.
Спасибо тебе за работу.
And then we unlock Falling
Если
Skies.
останешься тут, заходи. Мне не помешают люди вроде тебя.
You stick around,
прапору
stop
я
by
уже всё
again. I could
передал.
use people like you.
Можешь зайти
Already
к нему,
passed my
когда
word to
будет
Prapor,
удобно.
so you can visit
Либо
him,
он сам тебя
or he may
вызовет.
call you in himself. All right, got
Конечно.
to go.
Удачи, наемник.
Look out there, mercenary. All right. All right, so we got two options here. We're going to talk, well, we're going to go talk to Prapor real quick and unlock him. Prapor is one of my favorite traders in the game early on because he sells a lot of useful weapons, in my opinion. So, yeah, we're going to get rid of this stuff. Let's go visit him real quick.
Проходи, не стесняйся.
Come in. Don't be shy. Oh, wait, what?
Мои парни тебя
We didn't get
проводят.
anything from him yet. Maybe it's because we haven't paid the money yet to Therapist. Let's go see what Skier's got for us.
Чё на проходе
Don't just
встал?
stand there. Come here.
Заходи, да.
You wanted to see me?
Раз ты тут,
Since
значит,
you
есть у
were
нас еще
here,
шансы
there's still hope
сработаться.
for us to work together. Here's the
Делюга
score.
такая.
I found the rats who leaked
Я
our
нашел
warehouse
крыс,
coordinates.
которые В том-то и
You dealt with
проблема.
them? That's the
Они
catch.
сразу
They legged it
после
right
атаки
after they hit and
свалили.
left a couple
А
burning
вместо
corpses
себя
as
пару
decoys.
трупов в огне
We
оставили.
only twigged
только вчера подмену спалили.
the swap yesterday. Any idea where they are now?
Этих гондонов видели по
Those
дороге в
fucks were
лес.
spotted heading
Так что
into the
там и
woods,
искать
so
надо.
that's where you'll find them.
Сами они
They're just
шестерками
small
были,
time
кроме
runners.
склада ничего
Didn't
и
know
не
much
видели.
past the
Но сам
warehouse, but still
понимаешь,
can't
такое
let that
говно на
shit
тормозах
slide.
спускать нельзя.
What do you want me to do?
Чтобы ты пошуршал в лесу
To
и
make some
уложил
noise in that
кого-нибудь.
forest and drop someone.
Мне нужно, чтобы
I want
все
everyone to
знали.
know that crossing
Кто
skiers is a
лыжника
death wish.
прокинет, не желез
If you
больше.
find those two rats,
Если крыс моих найдешь,
good.
мочи.
Fuck them up.
Если
But I
кого-то
didn't
другого
really
уложишь,
care. Don't really care who you
тоже
kill.
сядь.
Got it. And what's in it for me?
Ты же до порта
You're
добраться.
still trying to reach the port, right? Without the
вот,
right
без тропок
path,
нужных ты к
you
берегу
won't
не
even make
выйдешь.
it to shoreline.
А я тебе их
I'll
покажу.
point you the way. Plus, I'll introduce
Бонусом
you to someone
следуй
of
с одним
important
важным
connections.
типом.
Like that
Такие
don't grow
связи
on
на
trees.
дороге не валяются.
All right, deal. All right, so we're going to unload this. We're going to need this found in raid for a quest later on. Yeah, we're going to unload this. We're going to upgrade illumination. We're going to get illumination going, and I think we need crickets for something else later on as well. All right, illumination level 1, we need 1 cricket and 10,000 rubles. And heating, we need the 2 matches and 25,000. We've got that going. All right, so that's going to end that part of the playthrough, guys. We unlocked everybody but Peacekeeper and Jaeger. We're going to unlock Jaeger from a mechanic quest, and we're going to have to go to Woods to do that, and Acquaintance. We're also going to do Falling Skies in that one. And yeah, we're going to basically get everything done here. So we're going to open up this Ground Zero quest. We unlock that after we talk to Skier. And we're going to come back with our Ground Zero guides now. We're going to transition from the playthrough for a second. And we're basically going to start doing our guides. And then we're going to come back to our playthrough. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching as always. This is TJP950. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Peace.